All right, so this is your last social studies video this week. I won't always have videos posted for each thing. I just thought it'd be easier to do that this way, this week. So I'm excited that we're going to be getting into our unit on government. We are going to be learning about the four major types of government: monarchy, democracy, dictatorship, theocracy, and then how a lot of countries have characteristics of more than one type. But to start with, I thought, you know what, let's just talk about government in general and ways that government can have an impact on our lives, and your lives, even as sixth graders, and you might not even be aware of it. So this assignment is going to be a self-paced Pear Deck. And then hopefully from last week, you realize Pear Decks automatically save. You just have to complete it. If you have issues with the link, let me know. But I'm going to kind of walk you through the information in the Pear Deck, and it's up to you. If you want to have the Pear Deck running while you watch this video, you can. If you want to watch this video first and then go and do the Pear Deck, you can do that as well. So again, by the end of this, you want to be able to describe ways that government impacts our daily lives. So the first thing that you want to do on your Pear Deck is tell me something you know about any of the three branches of government in the United States. Again, you can pause here and go add that, or add that in a little bit when you do the Pear Deck. I have a pretty short TED Ed video about the three branches of government. I want you to watch that video, take it in. You don't have to take notes, just watch. And then I want you to see if you can figure this out. The branch of government that makes the laws. The branch of government that carries out and enforces the laws. And again, you can pause here if you're doing this with me, or go to it later. And then a little bit of information about our country. We have a system in place that's called federalism. In that federalist system, we have three levels. The national or federal level of government makes decisions for the whole country. The state level of government makes decisions for a single state. So at our national level, right, you have your president, you have your vice president, President Trump, Vice President Pence. At our state level, you have Governor DeWine, and then everyone that works in the cabinets and with them. And then you also have a local level of government that makes decisions for an area, such as a city, village, township, even a school district. I have posted a video that goes over the levels of government. This is the best one that we could find. It's about Georgia, the state of Georgia, but our state government in Ohio is similar. One main difference is that Ohio has a full-time legislature, but most of it's pretty similar. So government in the U.S., while the president, Congress, and Supreme Court are far away in Washington, D.C., we have other government leaders that are much closer to us, and their impact on our lives can be very significant. Sometimes it feels like things at this national level doesn't affect us here. At the state level even might not affect us, but at that local level definitely can. So an example of local government. Springfield's Board of Education is considered a type of local government. Springfield schools, the schools you're attending, they are funded with taxpayer dollars, and board members are elected. They are voted for by the people living in the Springfield School District. So here is a picture of the Board of Education, some names and positions. And again, these are the people that affect you and your schooling every day. So this, you're going to write your response, and you can pause my presentation here if you're doing it at the same time as the Pear Deck. But I want you to be thinking about what are some decisions the Board of Education might make that would impact your life. I'll give you a clue. There's a big one happening right now. Some other aspects of local government. These are the village council members for Holland, Ohio. I put the website, the village website here. I want you to spend a few minutes clicking around on it, and then tell me what kinds of decisions does the village council make that might impact the people living in Holland. You have Lieutenant Governor Jon Husted and Governor Mike DeWine that lead the executive branch of the state. I have the State of Ohio website linked. I I want you to click around, look at that, and then tell me what are some issues they are involved with handling or promoting. And then once you've done these things, now I want you to start looking at some multiple choice questions in a Pear Deck. So for example, when the President of the US signs an executive order that provides more resources to help people who have been unemployed, he's making decisions at which level of government. If you don't have the Pear Deck pulled up, this won't make as much sense. Once you get it pulled up, you want to go ahead and make your choice. When the mayor of Holland enters into an agreement for reducing how much money village residents have to pay for electricity, he is acting at which level of government? Again, you'll choose in the Pear Deck. When the governor of Ohio issues an order that says children in grades K-12 must wear masks, teachers too, he's making that decision at which level of government? So this is something that we're going to get into more next week, but the power of government is limited in our country by a lot of things. Dividing power between three branches limits things. Dividing power between the three levels, federal, state, and more local. The laws and processes set forth in the Constitution limits the powers of government. And then all of us living in the United States, we have many rights that are guaranteed to us. The type of government we have in the United States is considered democratic. In a democracy, power is given to the people, that's us, because they can choose and change their government by voting, by voicing their opinions to representatives, and by getting involved in the political process. Ways that we can participate: looking for information and judging its accuracy. Think a little bit about what we talked about last week. Voting in local, state, and national elections. It's a major election year this year, so you probably see lots about that when you watch TV. Participating in political discussions, signing a petition, writing letters to representatives, giving money for what you believe in. Other ways that citizens can participate: attend government meetings, campaign for a candidate, lobby for laws, serve as a juror. Mr. Bennett just got summons. He is on call for jury duty for the month of October. Running for office, demonstrating through marches, boycotts, sit-ins, or other forms of protest. So again, this will be something that you'll complete on the Pear Deck. If you were a leader in your local government and can make something better in your community, what is it that you would change? And I'm going to leave you with that thought, because these are important decisions that government leaders have to make all the time. Next week, when you join me back, we are going to get into limited and unlimited government types, as well as our first type of government that we will learn about, which is, in fact, democracy. So I hope to see you all in our live sessions, and let me know if you have any questions.